Nice.
Hello? Hello? Remember me? Yeah. Hey, my name is Naila the Lion King, and this is my channel, DBNaila done by Naila. I got my computer back. Yay! Yahoo! So, of course, I didn't quit YouTube. I just still nursing my hand. Slowly but surely, it's getting a little bit better, but I'm not good with like taking care of myself, I guess. I'm supposed to be icing it, but I keep forgetting to ice it. But I'm gonna start icing it a lot more now because I gotta get back into the swing of things. I've been working on the NFTs. I know. I am conflicted with NFTs. I honestly myself, I don't see the big deal with NFTs. Like, why don't you just get a painting and just keep selling it, whatever. But in honor of my idea of just trying to like break that mold, I am making a collection based off of my paintings. So I have been working on some things a few months now, honestly. I have like 4 or 5 pieces so far, but now I'm gonna actually try and teach myself how to do like 3D art. Cause like, okay, so basically I've done research as far as like I've seen a lot of cool NFTs as like 3D animation type things. So I want to start with just 3D works first and then slowly get into like animating, I guess. But I'm going to be learning from YouTube University, basically. Oh yeah, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 of them, you guys. No, 5. 4.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I have 4. But yes, so one of them is based off of my t-shirt, which you guys should buy on my website.
Don't pee on
Still
the
there,
floor,
still
use the Commodore. Yeah, la 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 la.
And then I have one from designed from my big huge painting that's actually still on display at the Raleigh, the VA Raleigh gallery. That one's still up. I should get that back very soon. And then there's my original paintings I used to do a lot of that I'm actually going to be selling. Well, this was kind of part of that collection, but it's the one when I have a bunch of like merged faces and kind of like camouflage and everything. By the way, this is for sale. And then I have one based off of that big red painting that I have with the multiple faces there. Boop. And then, in fact, no, there's nothing. That's it, just those 4. So yeah, so I've been doing my thing, y'all. I've been doing it. I've been trying to work on some NFTs and stuff. I've been trying to like get new business cards and set all this stuff up. So money has been tight and time has been tighter. So I've been trying to like find ways to like spread myself, I guess. Also, your girl is back in therapy. I've had 1 session so far, so I'll let you guys know how the actual session goes on. But the first one is kind of like, hi, how are you? I'm Flo, nice to meet you. You know how it goes. Even though I'm like really upbeat and excited and things like that, it's been a lot of random little things that have been happening, sort of borderline traumatic, but I am just so eager to talk to you guys again. Like, I missed you guys so much, and I need to pick up a pencil and do some art. I have not been doing artwork, and you guys, just a reminder, I am still open for commissions. Yes. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. I couldn't even tell you what an NFT is. So, okay, wait. Let me go on Google. Matter of fact, no. I'm gonna ask Siri. Hey Siri, what is an NFT?
A non-fungible token is a non-interchangeable unit of data stored on a blockchain, a form of digital ledger that can be sold and traded. Do you want me to keep reading?
No, I'm good. Okay, so that was a lot. I think there's just like a bunch of digital pictures that someone comes up with, and it's like all in one big scheme. It's usually the same repetition of things, but the way I see it, it's like, I kind of see it as like trading cards, because there's like certain versions of each, but there are also sometimes that are the same, but they're on like different ranks or levels. But I feel like it's just like a never-ending like series of just trading cards, to be honest. So a lot of them are repetitive but slightly different. So it's the idea of like having that special one that no one else has. Like, that's like the idea of it, I think, for the most part. And so you can have it on your phone. Like, there's some that have it like in the VR space, and I see people like I've seen people with like clothes, like, I mean, like they're making this stuff like their profile pictures, and I'm just like, I don't see all the hype, but I want to research and join the hype because you know you gotta make those opportunities to make some money. So the way I started this was that I started with like a base photo, because I noticed like a lot of them like have like the same character but a lot of different clothes. And also NFT doesn't have to be people, there's like color schemes and like artwork, but I'm gonna stick with my whole personal feel about I love portraits. I'm gonna do me, duh. But I literally found a picture because I didn't want to take a picture because I was looking rough that time, but I found a picture. I just traced a nice like biased outline, I guess, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna base all of my stuff based on just that picture and how it's like framed out, and I'll customize my face and makeup and hair based upon that picture. I will call it the bones of my piece, the bones. So honestly, I had a rough time trying to figure out what route I want to go as far as like, it's weird because I haven't really done digital like art as far as like serious personal art in a long time. So I honestly don't know what style I want to go for. Am I going for realism or slightly surreal? So I'm not really sure. I'm kind of like in the in-between, like exaggerated features and like bigger eyes and wider mouth, whatever the case may be.
Nice.
The hair was pretty fun, pretty easy. I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to do my tear, because I gotta add my teardrop no matter what. Period. Now that I got like the bones of my piece, I want to go ahead and start figuring out which painting I want to do first, which is definitely the one that I have like little stuff poking everywhere, like the red and blue here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start kind of like sketching it. I'm kind of like copying some of the little square parts so I can just kind of copy that style onto my bigger piece. So I did a lot of tracing and sketching. I used just the sketching pencil first, and then went back in to use my realistic stuff and started out from that way. But it was really cool, really fun. I tried to use the pictures I used reference-wise for the original paintings, so that's why you're noticing like so many random pictures, because I used those originally for my paintings back in the day. And so one thing too is like, I kind of like, I don't have a problem with it, but this is where kind of like the whole design skills come into, to effect, to see what backgrounds look good and what's simplistic, what's overdoing it, so I'm trying to like play and see what actually works well with everything. So I think for the most part that's good. Moving on to my next one. So this is my favorite painting, the something tears, whatever. I'm basically like basing it off of that big red one. Stop Manifesting Sadness, that's the one. So I really want to have that nice circle, smiley idea behind it. This one was really simpler, I told you, because I had those bones for the other painting. I can simply just kind of copy paste and change some things around. I made my skin red, so at this point I'm just kind of playing around, like I said before, figuring out what's a cool design idea. So I'm about done with this. Okay, we're good. Moving on to the next one. Honestly, this was my favorite doing because it was more drawing. It wasn't just so much as copy paste. I went back to my original process photos again and just kind of just use those to help me figure out the actual design and shape of it. Because whatever it is, I have to change it because the actual profile of my face is different, because this is a different side of me. So, but it's really fun kind of like putting those pieces in, adding that gore and blood factor once again. The leaves, like the actual plants that are like vicious, I love it. Like I'm going back and forth, getting those solid colors and kind of playing back and forth to see which one is like good contrast enough. Like I said, I feel like I could do better with these designs, but I mean, like, these are my first set, so maybe I'll, do something a little bit do something a little bit better, because this is a little rookie material here. But you don't learn by just not doing anything. You learn by trying, and even though you fail, you learn from the failure.
Nice.
Once I had that thing together, of course I go into the design aspect of it and see what works well, what's going to be in that circle. I have a repeating thing of the circle thing, so we'll just see. Okay, now lastly, I'm going to use the design that I use for my t-shirt and put that lightning stripe with the different colors. This is the one I really get to accessorize myself, which is really cool. I love doing that. So this one I had to play with the split face, so it was a lot of things I had to change around. And it should be overlays that seem like the person's not moving, just the accessories. Like one of those things. Like, you know how the TikTok is, where it's kind of like posing as like different clothes is moving around, but you're in the same spot. That's what I'm going for. So it's hard for me to like split the face without moving the face over. So I just kind of erased it basically. So now I'm adding that jewelry in, getting that nice shade that I want, the lip color, the makeup, whatever the case may be, because this was my painting. I'm telling you guys, y'all gotta get that shirt. It's $25. I know it's a lot of money, but support helps, you guys. Support helps. I have like a bunch of shirts that I have not sold. And then so also I'm selling basically almost all of my paintings. Like, you remember all those paintings I've done? I mean, this one right here, for example. I'm selling as many as possible. Many as possible, because your girl gotta make some money. You gotta make some living. So if you want to snag them before I sell them, check out my website. I'm selling them on there. But either way, this is what I have so far. I'm gonna continue to keep working on it, because you just gotta work for some stuff. I'm gonna be tweaking some things. I'm not gonna like honestly release anything until probably like May-ish. So interject here. I'm also in this voting process. It's for the, I can't think of the acronyms for it, but it's some like something award. Oh yeah, it's called the Respect the Artist Awards. I'm gonna leave the link down below. You guys, please help me out and please vote for me. I only got 2 days left. Please vote for me. I'm like bouncing from like 4th to 5th. There's like 400 people and I'm like 4th or 5th. I think it's 400 people. I don't know. I'm probably boosting. But I drop it under the video, guys, to help me out. The winner gets money. And you guys, I need money so I can continue to do my work. But I thank you guys and I love you guys. And I will see you guys very soon. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, I don't know. It's been a while.